Recording in progress. And the host now. Hello.
Hey there. Hey.
How's it going? Oh, it's Xander. There's no.
And Dad's here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure. So, what? Have you made it to any classes this week?
No, we've been in St. Louis.
What's that?
We've been in St. Louis, so we couldn't.
Oh, I didn't know you guys were in St. Louis.
Yeah.
What was that for?
Dad has to like go to work every so often. To just like be there. I don't know.
Aha! Yeah, you didn't say anything this last weekend, or if you did, I missed it.
Yeah, I maybe didn't even say anything. I'm not sure why. I don't know.
Yeah, because Luann showed up Tuesday and we talked about doing a training session, and then she said she had some stuff she could do. We probably should have trained. And then last night it was just her, so.
Oh yeah. And Xander, what lift are you doing on the weekend?
Long cycle, 10 minutes with the 8.
Sounds good. Go ahead. And start our joint mobility. Behind your shoulders. Yeah, so I was like, oh, we probably should have trained. And then she can't get on tonight because her power is out. She could text me. I mean, she probably could have got on her phone, but not sure how, and then she'd have to use the data on her phone. So I'm not sure how that would have worked or what have you, but yeah, she was supposed to do like a Zoom meeting for one of her classes or something. She was trying to figure out how that was going to work out. And she might be trying to find like a coffee shop or something that has power and internet. Forward. So you actually had to go and show up at work?
Yeah, in person. And today, though, I had to be back for this because Benita had some inpatient diagnostics that she needed to be under general for, and they wanted me to be there, just waiting while she was under. And surprisingly, hospital Wi-Fi is unpredictable, but I couldn't log on. So it's good I didn't commit to being at work. Anyway, she's fine and resting.
I didn't think hospitals allowed people to log on.
Oh, well, maybe this is what's going on, but they had a special area for me to go to where they said there was Wi-Fi, but I don't know.
Or maybe you're putting the password in wrong.
Right, and it worked on my phone, but not on my work device, right? So there may be other things going on there.
Oh, yeah, they might have had some sort of security or who knows.
Yeah. How are you feeling after the weekend? Oh, yeah. Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
How are you feeling after the weekend?
I felt fine. Probably a little tired on Sunday, but nothing horrible or anything. And then, did my class on Monday. Should have trained on Tuesday, but opted to just go upstairs and have a rest day. Then that way I could have posted a video. Oh, yeah, should have trained. And then trained yesterday, so did get something in. But yep, you guys ready for the weekend?
Yeah. I did it just to see if I could, and it worked. So
5 minutes on the side.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And switch.
You doing one arm?
Yeah. I'm not doing 2. That would be much too difficult for me.
No, you don't want to try to do 2 arm yet?
No.
God.
Actually, this isn't a horrible idea, Xander. You could start with the 4s.
There are 4s.
Yeah, well, the ones Joe uses.
Those are 6s.
6s then. You could start with 6s.
Oh,
wait,
you
no,
got.
those are 4s.
Oh no, I guess the yellow ones are 6s, aren't they?
Maybe.
Or they're 4s. The yellow ones are 4s.
Oh, then Joe does have 4s.
Yep.
That's right.
Then you have the what? The purple ones are 6 kilos.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to get in a training set. I do have to cut out a little early. I have an appointment. So let's go ahead and start getting some body weight work in. So you're going to touch and do a back stretch. You'll do 10 of those, and then you'll do 10 air squats. So let's go ahead, touch, back stretch.
Somehow my father's more flexible than me.
What's that?
Somehow my father's more flexible than me.
It's because he trains.
I bet.
That's because he trains. Okay, and then two rounds, please. And oh, Patty's still out of power. Doesn't have power yet, or what's going on with her? Pardon?
Oh, no.
And I know she was out of power yesterday. All right. So grab a light bell. We'll do our warm up. Okay. Every minute on the minute. We're going to start with single bell swings. I'll get this turned up. And doing the countdown. 3, single bell swing, 2, and begin. 1. Three. Okay, other side. 1. Okay. Swing and clean.
1.
Other side.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Going. Okay. Swing clean and
3,
press.
2, 1.
And for my long cycle, I do need to do a jerk, right? I can't just
Yep.
like,
Two. So you have to swing clean and jerk. You have to do your stomp. Hey, is my feet freezing or is it just yours?
Hard to
No,
say. I
yeah.
see yours slowing down a bit.
Okay.
Three,
Other
Two.
side.
1.
Okay.
3,
Let's do
Two.
long cycle.
1.
So swing, clean, press. Stomp. Other side.
3, 2, 1.
Last but not least, around the
3,
body.
2, 1.
Other direction.
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1.
Better. Dun, 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 dun. Good job. Okay. All right. So for our that's how we got that. All right, let's go ahead and set the timer. So what do we want to work on tonight, guys?
Long cycle?
You want to work on
Fine.
long cycle,
I don't know, whatever.
snatch or something and kind of get your mind off the long cycle, or do you want to try to do some long cycle?
I don't really care too much. I don't know.
And I'm okay for anything.
You're okay for anything?
Yeah, I could even do doubles today.
I could not do doubles.
You could even do doubles today, you said, so you're going to do what, double bell jerk?
Yeah.
10 minutes straight?
Sure, yeah. Or sorry, no, off and on is what I mean by that.
No, I said 10 minutes straight. Did you not?
Well, I could try.
You could try. Well, if you went
I'm not
light,
saying no, absolutely.
pardon me?
I'm not saying no, absolutely.
Okay, why don't we go ahead and we'll practice? Let me see what we did last Thursday. My trusty busty book. We did snatch. I was going to do marathon on, well, actually I was going to do double bell rack holds, but we should have did marathon. So we could actually do some marathon if you want, or we switch every minute on the minute and just go for a longer set.
Sure, let's do that.
Do that, or we
Yep.
can do a 10-minute set where we do like swing snatch and see how we end up.
I'm ready for marathon
Yeah.
You're ready for whatever.
or marathon.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's do a little bit of marathon. Then that'll get you guys ready for that. You can do the one arm long cycle, Xander, but you'll be switching every minute on the minute if you want.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Great.
Okay. And we'll get a little bit longer set going. Yeah, that'll put us at a good spot. I gotta run upstairs real quick.
I might go to the gym after this.
Are you trying to like flex on me or something? Yeah, I'm good to the gym. Yeah.
Partly so that if you wanted to come too.
I might actually just do some swing snatch for a little bit longer set. Trying to decide. You guys are doing jerk and long cycle then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we might all be doing something different. Might be doing snatch, half snatch. See how that goes. Okay. Everybody ready to get started? And counting down. So. Oh, sorry. Not sure what happened there. Just a minute. Okay, 15-second countdown. We'll get started. 10, 5, 4, 3,
1.
2, go.
Three,
Switch.
2, 1. 3, 2,
Switch.
1. Two, 1.
Other side.
Three, 2, 1. Three,
Other side.
2, 1.
Switch.
3, 2, 1.
Other side.
3, 2, 1.
Other side.
3, 2, 1.
Make sure to breathe. Blow out overhead. And when it goes back into rack. And when you do your back swing.
Two, 1.
Other side.
Three, two,
Switch.
1.
Other side.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2,
Switch.
1.
Then switch.
3, 2, 1. Three, 1.
We're great.
Oh, good timing. I was getting tired.
How long was that?
14 minutes.
Oh yeah, I can do the real thing.
You can do the whole thing?
I can do the 5 minutes on each side.
Okay. Did you do 5 minutes tonight on each side?
No. Well, I mean,
But you've
net 5 minutes.
but you've done it before.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice job. Good work. Proud of
How
you.
did you feel, Jamie?
That was good. As what I used to have everybody train for like a 10-minute slot would be to go longer. And then, you do the switch every minute on the minute. You're still building up the central nervous system and still getting your strength in there. So it's all good to do that kind of thing. I was gonna try snatch, half snatch, but just not really up to that right now. But some things I want to work on with you is you need to breathe when you're on the platform, because that is one of the things that you do seem to have a tendency of doing is holding your breath. If it's just that you're on the platform, maybe your nerves got to you a little bit, not really sure. So for like your snatch, what you need to, and you were really stiff. I noticed when you do your snatch, usually right now I can't see your feet because of how you got your camera angle, but when you do your snatch, you need to kind of give a little bit, get to where you start bringing that heel up and then heel up. You do a really straight leg one. I'm not sure if I can even do pretty much pretty straight. I can't even do that because I'm so used to using my hip now. So you need to kind of work on getting a little bit of your body mechanics into it. So this
Dad
will
actually
help.
lost his knee joint a couple of years ago. So
Was
it's just
that?
great.
So go ahead and grab your kettlebell and let's have you do a couple snatch. Have you both kind of maybe do a couple.
All right.
Get you both into the camera angle. So when you do, have your feet just close enough together to get the bell through. And then try to make sure when you go back, you blow out. And when you come up, you blow out. Okay, now I can see his feet.
Yeah, well.
Hey, Xander, you can be a little farther forward. It's mostly me that has the big problem.
Okay,
Oh, got it.
so there we go. So what I would like to see is you actually work your mechanics and work on your breathing. So I want you to breathe when you come here, you blow out. And when you come here, you blow out. So kind of work on that. Okay. Yeah, see, Xander uses his hip. So Xander is using his hip. Kind of hard
Is
to
that
see.
bad or good?
Pardon me? That's good.
Is
That's
that
good.
bad or good?
That's good. Okay. So when you, and it's kind of hard to see, what I'm saying, reason why it's kind of hard to see is when you wear baggy shorts like that, it's really hard to see what you're doing as far as with your hips and stuff. So go back a little bit. Yep. Yep. A little more right there. Okay. I don't really need to see your lockout as much as, and then, okay, blow out at the top and now come back down. Okay. Now you're using your legs a little bit more. So you want to come down and come up. Okay, good. And then always remember to breathe. So with you being a statistician, I don't know if counting would help you with that, to remember your breathing in your head, not necessarily out loud. So you're going to go 1, 2, and then that'll help regulate your breathing so that you don't have the issues you had a little bit on Saturday. You actually held your breath for like at least a minute and a half before you started to breathe. And then your double bells, you're kind of stiff. I think you're really super worried about your stomp, and that's fine. But just remember to get it up and then come up and not try to be so stiff. I mean, you got 78 reps in 5 minutes, which was awesome. So that means you're on a really good pace. But what you also want to kind of keep thinking in the back of your mind is pace. So you need to figure out what your pace is. Is it 14 reps a minute? Is it 15 reps a minute? And then try to, that first minute, nobody ever really gets into pace because everybody's fighting all that adrenaline and all that energy. So I always say, if your first minute, you kind of get it out of your system. And then you try to fall into pace. So that's something you need to work on in the back of your mind. So when you kind of figure out what it is, then that's what you're going to shoot for. And it's going to be the same thing. You breathe out, and when you come back in the rack. Now, I tend to, when I do a kettlebell jerk, I actually tend to get overhead, do a breath, come down, kind of let it relax. And then I do another breath just before I bump off. Just when I let it drop. And then when I come up. So you gotta remember you're blowing kisses. So go ahead and grab your double bells. I see Xander's not in the window anymore. See off to the
I'll
side.
get it. Yep.
Okay. All right. And go over. Yep. And let's do just a couple sets. I'm gonna have you do a minute set, Keith. Okay, just to kind of see how it feels. The other thing you might want to get used to is wearing your weightlifting shoes on training nights. That might be another thing that might be throwing you off a little bit, is you only wear them like for competitions. So you might want to cycle them in so that you can wear them during lifting when you do your competition lifts, just so you're familiar with it and you have that feel. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll have you guys go for a minute. You can either do jerk or long cycle, Xander, whatever you feel. So go ahead. And 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Good. Okay, go ahead and put them down. So did you count how many reps you got?
I did not count.
I didn't count either.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds and then I'm gonna have you do another minute.
Okay, good.
Then I'll count. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Okay, best. That was 10 reps a minute. Did that seem kind of slow for you?
A little bit.
It looked a little slow for what you should do. So you
Okay.
might want to pick it up a little bit because you're spending a lot of time in rack. So bump, come up, bump, come up, bump. Yeah, and you can rest in rack, that's fine. But I think you might be a little more comfortable going like 12 reps or 13 reps a minute. So you'll
Sure,
have to
yeah.
play with that a little bit just to kind of see where you're at. But you spend a lot of time when you bump up in your dip and then you come up, which is totally fine. It's just a really deep dip and then you come up. So that's okay, but don't let your legs get really stiff. So you bump, come up. So I kind of do it fast because I want that relaxation. So the more you're holding down here, the more pressure you're holding here. So bump, up. I think Luann actually has a pretty quick dip and up. Because sooner you can relax those leg muscles, the more power you'll have. Okay, but work on your breathing. Breathing is really important. You'll have you really work on that this weekend when you're doing your jerk. Even though for you that seems to be a pretty comfortable lift, especially for half an hour. So you seem to actually get in your comfort zone with that one, which I laugh about because that to me would be just the most miserable thing ever, doing a single bell jerk for 30 minutes. I mean, I got to get back to my double bell jerks, but you know, as long as you're comfortable with it. And then same thing with Xander, just make sure you get your bump when you do your long cycle, and you guys should be fine this weekend. I will get with you. We'll probably leave probably a couple hours before the first flight or so. So most likely by about, I think first flight's at 1. So probably, you know, probably plan on being here about 10:30 or quarter to 11. I'll do the route real quick here a little bit later just to make sure. And then if you're doing class tomorrow, I'll let you know. And then I think Patty's gonna go down with, not sure, I think she thinks we're picking her up at the park and ride. I'll have to touch base with her. I know she's been kind of out of contact with all of the issues with power outages and stuff. So if you guys want to go ahead and foam roll, that'd be awesome. I'm going to cut out because I'm going to run and get my appointment in. So
Yeah, sorry, Jamie, just one thing. We may ride separately because we're going so much later than you guys.
No, we plan on staying to watch you guys live.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay, sure.
And then that way, if need be, we can help Ross run the meet if he needs any like judges or anything like that. So that was kind of the intention.
Okay.
To kind of give a little bit of support and everything.
That's
so
very nice.
yeah.
Okay.
We just plan on as soon as you get done lifting, you towel off, get your results or whatever, and then we plan on hitting the road and heading home. So that was the plan there. All right. Well,
Okay, that's very nice. Great.
good job, everybody. And we'll
We'll see
talk
ya.
to you.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.